thought they were being sneaky. How did they get exposed? It happened at my old job, in a cramped office where gossip moved faster than email. There was a guy named Trevor who thought he was smarter than everyone else. He was charming in a fake way, always laughing too loud, always talking just enough to make it sound like he was important. He bragged constantly about how he could work the system, about how management adored him. Most of us couldn't stand him, but he strutted around like he was untouchable. Trevor's favorite trick was disappearing for hours while pretending to be on calls. He'd mute his mic in meetings, leave his camera off, and mumble about difficult clients. Everyone suspected he was lying, but no one had caught him outright. Then came the day he went too far. We had a quarterly review meeting scheduled, the kind where the director himself logged in. People were tense, notes ready, cameras on. Trevor joined late, his screen dark as always, muttering about technical difficulties. He sighed dramatically, claiming he was working through lunch to finish a massive proposal. His voice oozed exhaustion, like he wanted sympathy. The director narrowed his eyes but let it slide. Halfway through the meeting, it happened. Trevor forgot his mic was live. Suddenly, a burst of noise filled the call, music pounding, voices shouting, the unmistakable clink of glasses. Then Trevor's voice, loud and cheerful, nothing like the fake tired tone from moments earlier. Another round of shots and make it quick. The silence was instant. Dozens of faces froze on screen. Some mouths dropped open, others stifled laughter. The director's expression hardened like stone. Trevor, oblivious, kept talking. We heard him laugh, heard a waitress ask about wings, heard him brag about skipping work to live it up. Finally, the director spoke, his voice cutting through the chaos. "Trevor, care to explain where you are right now?" A pause, then frantic clicking as Trevor realized his mistake. His name box flickered, his audio cut. His screen disappeared. Too late. At least 5 people had already hit record. The chat box exploded privately. Messages flew, half disbelief, half glee. Some couldn't stop laughing, others whispered that he was finished. The meeting limped on, but nobody listened. Everyone knew Trevor's career had just ended live on screen. The next morning, HR called an emergency session. Trevor tried to spin it, claiming he'd stepped out briefly, that it was all a misunderstanding. But the recordings circulated everywhere. His bar tab jokes, the waitress's voice, even him bragging about using the company card for client lunches. Within days, his suspension turned into termination. When his desk was cleared, the final blow came. A drawer stuffed with takeout receipts and bar slips was uncovered. Months of evidence that his client meetings were nothing more than excuses to drink on company time. He hadn't been sneaky at all. He had been arrogant, sloppy, and convinced no one would dare expose him. We never saw Trevor again, but his downfall became legend. Months later, anytime someone stayed muted too long, someone would smirk and whisper, "Careful, don't pull a Trevor." And just like that, the man who thought he was the cleverest in the office became the permanent punchline of every joke.